No great river follows such an unpredictable and curious course as the River Niger of West Africa. It has its source in the hills of Guinea, little more than 200 miles from the sea, but it does not finally merge with the ocean until it has travelled 2,600 miles. Its existence has been known by Europeans for thousands of years, yet no one knew its true course or destination. However, in 1831, Cornishman Richard Lander finally discovered the true course of the river and changed history. 200 years later, on the anniversary of his birth, a team set out to retrace his steps and try and learn more about this extraordinary man's exploits. This is their story. We begin our adventure at Abuja Airport. From here we must travel west to New Bassa, where we will launch the boat and begin the expedition. We are met at the airport by the advance team that includes Steve Dunstan, the expedition leader.
Well, we're just on our way from the airport. I've collected the team. The truck was the first opportunity of viewing it this morning. It's something like a 12-ton cattle truck. I've never seen anything like it. So we've got our baggage in that, but that takes some time to get from the airport to the hotel. But it's just kind of a rough schedule today of getting from the airport to the hotel. And then we have a press conference lined up at 2 o'clock. However, we've got to get the canoe in 3 sections, from the British Club to the British Council, which has our logos on. And it's kind of using that truck to do the transportation. Should be fun around the small streets. But we have pressure to finish the press conference by 3 o'clock, 3:15 at the latest, to get the team up to the Vice President's villa. We had this one opportunity for him to receive the team and for us to do a presentation, and it's one we should not miss. So I think after the visit with the Vice President, we can relax a little bit.
We've arranged for a truck to meet us, which will transport our equipment during the 4-day journey to New Bassa.
Just loading up the truck now. Dave Haney's gone in to open one of the packing cases for outboard motors. The trouble is, they're brand new motors in boxes. It may be that we'll have to get oils and lubricants and goodness knows what for them. So we're just having to get into the back of the lorry to actually get out an instruction manual. We're getting it.
We leave Abuja and travel west by road. On our way to Bassa, we've been invited to meet with local leaders or emirs. The first of these receptions is in the town of Bida.
Okay, we're getting there. We just arrived in His Royal Highness, the Emir of Bida, His Royal Palace, and the team are waiting to receive him. It's really important to get the protocols correct, and it's something I have to pay particular attention to. I've learned a little bit of Nigerian as a welcome, but as it's Ramadan, there's an additional extra bit of Nigerian I'm learning. But then get the order and sequence of events. So I'll try and take my time and respect the protocols, because it is important.
After a short meeting, the Emir invites us to be taken to the centre of town so that we can see what Bida has to offer.
We just left His Royal Highness, the Emir of Bida's Royal Palace, after having a wonderful reception. They've taken us to the town where they make brass. However, there's simply a lot of silver here. And I think they're keen to actually sort of promote the makings of the brass works for tourism.
The locals seemed very happy to see us. When Landa arrived in this part of Nigeria, however, he received quite a different welcome. He wrote in his journal at the time, "People stand gazing at us with visible emotions of amazement and terror. We are regarded, in fact, in just the same light as the fiercest tigers in England."
Hang on. Hey, cheese!
We leave Vida and continue our journey west. After 4 days of travelling, we finally arrive at New Bussa, where we aim to launch the canoe. First, however, we are invited to meet His Royal Highness the Emir of Bussa.
Big Offord, Royal Highness, in charge of our information technology, computers and telephones.
Thank you very much. Exactly what you've done for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Brian, our photographer, Brian. Thank you.
The Emir informed us he has planned celebrations in our honour. We are treated to 2 days of music, dancing and feasting. When Landa first arrived in Bussa in 1826, he presented the then Emir with a silver coin that was later turned into a ring. This ring is worn by every successive Emir right up to the present day. We too have brought a silver coin with us and decided to present it to His Royal Highness at the end of the celebration.
This moment today is significant. Personally, it feels like the end of a 4-year project, which myself and my team members have been working to. It is a pivotal moment because the UK Royal Mint recognises the importance of New Bussa. They recognise the value attached to this expedition. And to commemorate the bicentenary of Richard Landa's 200th birthday, they have struck a special, solid silver coin for me to present on behalf of my team today to the Emir of Bussa. It gives me great pleasure, Your Highness, to present to you this silver coin as a symbol of goodwill and as a thank you for your help and to mark the history surrounding New Bussa.
We're going to a school in New Bussa, a primary school, which we're going to rename the Richard Landa School and twin it with the Richard Landa School in Cornwall, which should be pretty good. And while we go, we're going to take some of these little tags. This is from my school,